relax, enjoy. Patience is better than wisdom. An ounce of patience is worth a pound of brains. All men praise patience, but few enough can practice it. It is a medicine which is good for all diseases. Therefore, every old woman recommends it. But it is not every garden that grows the herbs to make it with. When one's flesh and bones are full of aches and pains, it is natural for us to murmur as for a horse to shake his head when the flies squeeze him, or for a wheel to rattle when the spoke is loose. But nature should not be the rule of Christians. Or what is the religion worth? If a soldier fights no better than a plowboy, off with his red coat. We expect more fruit from an apple tree than from a thorn. We have right to do so. The disciples of a patient Savior should be patient themselves. Grin and bear is the old-fashioned advice, but sing and bear is a great deal better. After all, we get very few cuts to whip, considering what bad cow we are. And when we do smart a little, it is soon over. Pain passes, pleasure and experience comes by. We ought not to be afraid of going down into Egypt, when we know we shall come out of it with jewels of silver and gold. Impatient people water up their miseries and hold their comforts. Sorrows are visitors that come without invitation, but complaining minds send the wagon to bring their troubles home in. Many people are born crying, live complaining, and die disappointed. They chew a bitter pill, which they would not even know to be bitter if they had the sense to swallow it whole in a cup of patience and water. They think of every other man's burden to be light, and their own fetters as heavy as lead. They are hardly done by in their own opinion. No one's toes are so often trodden on by the black office stairs. The snow falls heaviest round your door, and the hail rattles hardest on their windows. And yet, if the truth were known, it is their fancy rather than their faith, which makes things go so hard with them. Many would be well up if they could but think so. A little sprig of the herb called content, put into the poorest soup, will make it taste as rich as the Lord Mayor's turn. John Plowman grows the plant in his garden, but the late hard winter nipped it terribly, so that he cannot afford to give his neighbors a slip of it. They had better follow Matthew 25:9 and go to those who sell and buy for themselves. Grace is a good soil to grow it in, but it wants watering from the fountain of mercy. To be poor is not always pleasant. Worse things than that can happen at sea. Small shoes are apt to pinch, but not if you have a small foot. If we have little means, it would be well to have little desires. Poverty is no shame, but being discontented with it is. In some things, the poor are better off than the rich. For if a poor man has to seek meat for his stomach, he's more likely to get what he is after than the rich man who seeks a stomach for his meat. A poor man's table is soon spread, and his labor spares the buying sauce. The best doctors are Dr. Diet, Dr. Quiet, and Dr. Merriman. And many a godly plowman has all these gentlemen to wait upon. Plenty makes dainty, but hunger finds no fault with the cook. Hard work brings health, and an ounce of health is worth a sack of diamonds. It is not how much we have, but how much we enjoy that makes happiness. There's more sweet in a spoonful of sugar than in a cask of vinegar. It is not the quantity of our goods, but the blessings of God and what we have that make us truly rich. The parings of a pippin are better than a whole crab. A dinner of herbs with peace is better than stalled ox and contention therewith. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith. A little wood will hit my little oven. Why then should I murmur? Because all the woods are not mine. When troubles come, it is no use to fly in the face of God by hard thoughts of providence. That is kicking against the pricks and hurting your feet. The trees bow in the wind, and so must we. Ever the sheep bleats, it loses a mouthful. Every time we complain, we miss a blessing. Grumbling is a bad trade and yields no profit. But patience has a golden hand. Our evils will soon be over. After rain comes clear shining. Every night breaks into morning. Every spring breaks into summer. Blow the wind never so fast, it will lower at last. If one door should be shut, God will open another. If the peas do not yield well, the beans may. If one hen leaves her eggs, another will bring out all her brood. There's a bright side to all things and a good God everywhere. Somewhere or other in the worst flood of trouble, there always is a dry spot for contentment to get its foothold on. And if there were not, it would learn to swim. Friends, let us take to patience and water gruel. As the old folks used to tell us, rather than catch the miserables and give others the disease by weakly defining fault with God. What can't be cured must be cured. If we cannot get bacon, let us bless God. There's still some cabbages in the garden. Must is a hard nut to crack, but it has a sweet kernel. Whatever falls from the sky is sooner or later good for the land. Whatever comes to us from God is worth having, even though it be a run. We cannot by nature like trouble any more than a mouse can fall in love with a cat. Yet Paul, by grace, came to glory and tribulations also. Losses and